another one of those bus broadcasts. Now I'm on 306 and we took the bus from Acton. This is Uxbridge Road and that's where we start the coverage. It's a kind of a quiet morning here. A bit cloudier than it has been for the last few days. A bit cooler too. I think it must be about 20 right now. We'll get a little warmer. But right now it's kind of cool. It's nice, very pleasant. And this area, Acton, is kind of, if you're familiar with Hyde Park or with Bayswater Road or with Notting Hill Road, then it's a bit further to the southwest. And this bus will take us to the end of the Hammersmith line, and then we'll take the eastbound train from there. But these are those sort of near and yet apparently distant suburbs of central London, just outside the Circle Line, which have a very mid-century character to them. I sense that perhaps during the Battle of Britain, the bombings at that time many of these things may have perished. And then these brick constructions would have been built along fairly simple and readily duplicated plans, which sort of occur in a sort of a replicated way all over London. So the roads are relatively narrow, barely lane on each side. All the residential areas have been provided with, this shop come home kind of buildings. So the ground floors are typically commercial. And then the upstairs house homes. The bus stop is SW, Ashurst Terrace, and we are on 306 that you see here. Because London has such an incredibly diverse population, retailers have sprung up. I mean, particularly for groceries, to cater to the unique needs of all these populations. So you will find Brazilian supermarkets and Uruguayan supermarkets and Indonesian supermarkets and Pakistani and Indian, of course, they abound. They're everywhere. But, many catering to Eastern Europe, so Bulgarian and Czech and so on and so forth. So it's also quite fascinating to walk into some of these shops just to see the range of grocery that they offer. Another thing which you notice is that if a pedestrian is crossing, the pedestrian can cross without having to worry. Right, so now we are on the road to Shepherd's Bush, although that's not where this bus goes. This will probably turn right at this roundabout, and that bloke in that other van knows exactly what to do, which is make way for traffic on his right. A simple thing which we in India have not been able to figure out. The flowers are still out. It's well into the summer. I would imagine that till the end of September is really summer. So we are perhaps in mid-summer now. And gardens are blooming. The bushes are lush and green. A lot of topiary, even in small homes. And of course, these kind of things are now well gentrified, as you can see. So I'll show you some more sites as we get a little closer. I am using up data, but I will call you. I'll get back to this in a while.